The staff at CHSM has put a lot of time and effort this summer into trying to come up with fees that are manageable for the parents. Our leadership team has many years of experience in homeschool athletics and public and private school athletics, and so we're very familiar with the cost of participating in athletics. What we've done this year is started with a registration fee. Now the registration fee is also what covers the preseason camp. That fee is $75. Now if you register and pay before September 5th, we'll give you a $25 discount for each athlete that pays that registration fee. We also have annual fees. Now the annual fees are based on age groups. So the 18U, 16U, 14U, and so on will have different fees per age group. And what we've done this year is try to make this as easy on the parents as we can get it, as we think we can get it. So what we've done is, instead of asking you to pay all your fees up front, we're going to do it in 3 payments. So on September 23rd, the first payment will be due. Now as you look at the screen, you'll see the fees there and the payments due for each month. It'll be the same payment every single month. So September 23rd will be the first payment. October 23rd will be the second payment, and November 23rd will be the third payment. And the goal behind this is to make sure that we make it a little bit easier on the parents, plus you're all paid up and all fees are taken care of before Thanksgiving. That'll give you the Thanksgiving season and the Christmas season and not have to worry about, did I pay my fees? And what we've done with these fees is try to incorporate many different things so that when you're done paying on November 23rd, you don't have to worry about anything else. You're taken care of. By doing this, we've really minimized the amount of fundraising that needs to occur. As the season goes on and as the school year starts, time gets pretty busy. And so we don't want to have to bog parents down with lots and lots of fundraising. So what we've done is we've set the fees in such a way so we do a little bit of fundraising to get the rest of what the program needs, but also make it so that come November 23rd, you don't have to worry about fees anymore. Now, you might be looking at the screen and wondering, how can I get a discount on that? That's easy. If you pay in full on September 23rd, we'll give your athlete a discount. Now the discount ranges whether or not they're in high school or junior high, 12 and 10U. If you're a high school athlete, you'll get a $50 discount if you'll pay in full by September 23rd. Junior high, 12U, and 10U athletes will get a $25 discount. So if you have 2 or 3 athletes, this can be a pretty good savings. We know it's important that we try to help parents out as much as we can. So we've tried to make it so that the discounts really benefit you.
So obviously it can be a lot of money tied up in a year when you're trying to get all of your athletes participating in basketball throughout the season. So we want to tell you what your fee actually includes. Now your annual fee includes uniforms. Now the exception to this is the varsity boys. They will not be able to keep their uniform. However, everyone else, you get to keep that uniform. It is yours. And they'll be nice. We're looking forward to the new uniforms that we'll be getting this year. The other thing is the tournaments, the actual tournaments that some of the athletes will be participating in. We're not talking about the state tournament yet. We're not talking about the national tournament yet. We're talking about tournaments throughout the season here in the Houston area. Those fees are covered. Sometimes those fees can be anywhere from $200 to $300 per team. So it does cost quite a bit, but those are covered within your fee. The other thing that's covered is your national player fee. Those fees can typically range anywhere from $35 to $65 per athlete, depending on the age group that they are at. Well, we're covering that. No worries. You do not have to worry about that. Practice time. It is unreal the amount of money that we put into practice time. And actually, probably 85 to 90% of the total income that we get from the fees this year will be going solely to practice time. It's a very important aspect of what we do, and it's a very high expense. So it will cover all the practices. We'll have roughly 43 practices this year for all the different teams. Now the last two things that are included, team tournament fees for the state tournament and the national tournament, those are covered. So literally, when we're talking about any extra expense, the only other extra expense that you're going to have after November 23rd is just lodging for the state and national tournaments. And that's up to you as a family what you want to do. We want to stress to you that if you cannot go to the state or national tournament, that does not mean that your athlete cannot participate. They most certainly can. We just need to coordinate a sponsor to be able to take care of them while they are away at those tournaments. If there are any unanswered questions that you have regarding these fees, please make sure you give us an email or give us a call. We'll be glad to answer those questions as best we can, as quickly as we can. The other thing that we want to remind you of is that we will be having an orientation meeting for parents very soon. Please watch the website, chsmhouston.com, and you'll be kept up to date as to when that's going to be, where it's going to be. We really want you to participate in that particular meeting.